Hello my loves, I'm True Yogi and today we're going to explore a cozy, slow flow to encourage you to relax and let go. So if you have a bolster or a blanket or a block, any props that you tend to use, then go ahead and grab them now. And if you want to, set the scene and light candles or incense, then go ahead and do that now. We're going to start today's practice lying down in Supta Baddha Konasana. Now for this posture, if you have a bolster, you can use it, and if you don't, well, you can either roll up a blanket, voila, or just don't use anything. It's fine. You can just lie back on the mat without any kind of props. If you are using a prop, have the base of your prop come up to about the base of your ribs. So keeping it a little long, make sure your head is supported. Lay your spine down along your prop, and then bring the soles of your feet together and allow the knees to open out either side. If this is really intense hips, then go ahead and grab blocks or books to place at the top of your thighs, just to support your hips as they open gradually. Alternatively, you can bring the soles of your feet to the mat and bring the knees together if this hip opener is a little too much this early in the practice. When you're comfy, bring your hands to your body. So one hand towards your belly and one hand towards your chest. Let your elbows rest against the floor underneath you. So just encouraging that physical contact through your palms with the body. Check in with yourself. Take a moment to land in the space. Notice where you are. Notice your yoga mat beneath you. And the experience of your body in this moment. So feel your breath rising and falling naturally in your body. Notice the feedback through your hands as they rise and fall in response to your breath. Release your jaw, part the teeth. Release the muscles around your neck, your shoulders. If the mind starts to wander, just gently inviting it back into your body, into the breath. Keeping this light focus on your breath as the torso rises and falls. Take about 3 more breaths here. Grounded, restoring your body with your own attention, love, compassion through the breath and through your awareness. a deep breath in, expand your chest, your belly, your ribs. And as you exhale, open the mouth and sigh out anything you don't want to take with you through your day or your week. Inhale through your nose, expand the torso, blow up like a balloon. Exhale completely through the mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. Then take your hands from your body. And we're just going to lean over to the left-hand side or whichever side, doesn't matter. And if you've got a prop, just shimmy it away from you. And then come back to lying on your mat, flat on the floor. Hug the knees in towards your chest. And then take a hug, so bring the arms around your shins and your head up towards your knees. Deep breath here, maybe closing the eyes. And then unfold, head and shoulders back to the mat. Take your left hand to your left knee, right hand to your right knee. With an inhale, draw the knees close into the chest. And as you exhale, part the knees and push them away from you. With an inhale, bring the knees back together and draw them into your chest. Exhale them apart and away. Inhale them together. So we're making circles through the hips and a bit like we're swimming the breaststroke with our legs. Linking movement with breath, inhaling, exhaling. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more here. And then bring your knees back into your chest. Take a breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, push the knees away from you and together. And then inhale them apart and back towards you. So reversing your circles. Reverse your hip circles. Inhale them apart. Exhale them together and away. If you notice any clunking or blockages in the hips, any grumbling, just be gentle, no judgment, see what's there. The hips love mobility, so creating some mobility and lubricating up the joints. A couple more breaths here. Lovely. Next time you bring the knees back into your chest, take a moment and then lift your feet up to the sky, lengthen the legs. Square the soles of the feet up towards the ceiling, spread your toes. If the knees are bent here, that's absolutely fine. Just think about lengthening through the backs of the legs and have the heels above your hips. So if you find your heels are forwards or towards your face, then just level them off. And take your hands to your belly and just take 3 deep breaths here in waterfall. Enjoy this inversion. Relax your head, your neck and your shoulders. Sweet, deep breaths without any strain or effort. Just let the breaths flow in and roll out. Nice. And bring your hands to your legs and just give your legs a massage. So wherever you can reach, massage the muscles in the backs of the legs. Give them a squeeze, give them some love. Awesome. And give them a rub. So rubbing along your hamstrings and your calves, along the shins and the thighs. And then bring your hands to wherever they reach on your legs and see if you can draw the legs in towards your chest, lengthening the heels up to the sky and the toes towards your nose. So stretching through the back of the legs. Great. Then bend your knees. Take the feet to your yoga mat. And a windscreen wiper the knees down to one side and then back up through center and down to the other side. Inhale and exhale as you move through these gentle twists through the sacrum to the waist. Also perhaps in your thighs, your quads. Lovely deep breaths. Great. And then next time your knees come down to the left-hand side, leave them there. And then possibly taking this right leg, the top leg, and crossing it over the bottom leg to come into a gentle twist. You can open your arms out at shoulder height. Gaze up at the ceiling or maybe over your opposite shoulder. Deep breath. And invite your legs back through center. Bring them to about mat distance apart. Let them flop over to the right side. And then again, if you want to, you can take the left leg and cross it over the right. Bring your legs back up through center. And then we're going to place the soles of the feet onto the floor, hip distance apart. Just close enough to your hips that perhaps you can just brush your heels with your middle finger. And with an inhale, peel the spine up off the mat from the very base, up through each vertebra towards the shoulders. And as you exhale, peel that spine back down again. Inhale to lift one vertebra at a time, massaging the muscles around your spine and working into the belly muscles. Exhale to peel your spine back down. Move with your own breath. Tune in with your body. Gentle squeeze of your glutes, the muscles in your butt to protect your lumbar spine. Take 3 more here. Nice. Replace the spine, hug the knees into your chest. Bring your head up to your knees, hug the shins. Close your eyes. And then release. And we're going to rock and roll the body along the mat if that feels good for you. If you'd rather just come up to seated, then go ahead and we'll meet there. So rolling through the muscles around your spine. Enjoy this sense of play, fullness. Nice. Next time we come up, see if you can come up and stay up in boat pose, Navasana. So balancing on your sit bones, shins parallel to the sky. Lift the crown of the head. Hands can be behind the knees or maybe beside the body with the palms up. Inhale to lengthen your spine. Exhale to relax into the posture. And then we're going to take the right toe down towards the floor. and then bring it back up again. And the left toe, bring it back up. Twice more on each side. Gaze over your toes. Lovely. Bring your feet to the floor. Hug your shins and bring your head to your knees. Close the eyes, a moment of introspection here. Beautiful. Unravel. And we're going to find our way into all fours. So, knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders, and perhaps your middle finger is at a slight angle. See what feels good in your body. Knuckles in contact with your yoga mat, fingers nice and spread. Inhale to lift the chest and open your heart. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone, chin to chest. Inhale, peel open, lift the heart space. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale. Exhale. Moving through these two positions with your own breath, your own rhythm. Great, and now invitation to make these a little more dynamic. So perhaps bringing some figure of eights into the movement, or moving around the wrist joints and the knee joints. Maybe taking barrel rolls with your ribs. Anything that feels good. If it feels good to sit the hips back into child's pose here, then go ahead. Nice. Finding your way back into all fours. And then from here, we're going to bring the forearms down to the mat in front and drop the hips for Sphinx. When you get there, lift one leg up, shuffle it backwards, and then lift the other leg and shuffle it backwards to find that length through your tailbone. Forearms outstretched in front and the elbows under the shoulders. Spread the palms, feel that contact with the ground connecting you. And then gently press the pelvis into your yoga mat. Roll the shoulders down the back. Little tuck of the chin. And if you want to here, you can pull the floor towards you with your hands to find that stretch through your abdomen, opening through the heart space. Spread the collarbones. Nice. Gaze over your right shoulder, look for your right pinky toe. And then bring the head back through center, gaze over the left shoulder. Head back through center, and then either staying here or press your hands into the floor and lift the elbows to increase that back bend. But if that's uncomfortable and any discomfort in your lumbar spine, keep it low. And squeeze the glutes gently. Peel down, bring the hands under the shoulders, tuck your toes and come on up into downward facing dog. So in downward dog, spread your fingers, contact through the palms, externally rotate your upper arms, bend the knees. Lovely long spine from the crown of the head to the tailbone. Maybe bend one knee, then the other here. Stretch through the backs of the legs, perhaps scooting one hip to the side, then the other. Of that stretch, move up from the legs into the waist and the lower back. And then settle into your downward dog. Your heels can be up off the mat, no problem. Relax your neck. Deep breath in. And with an inhale, raise your right leg up and back. Toes point down to the floor, stretch through that standing leg. Exhale, bring the knee into the chest and the shoulders over the wrists. Tuck your chin towards your shin. Inhale, lift the right leg up and back. Exhale, right knee across to the right elbow. Inhale, lengthen the leg away. Exhale, across the body, bring the knee to your left elbow, high as you can. Nice, lengthen the right leg away. And then we're going to draw it through the hands and turn your back heel so that it's at a 45-degree angle. A little bend in this front leg, rise up, warrior one. So left hip forward, right hip back, lengthen the tailbone, right knee over the ankle. See if you can track the outside edge of your left foot into your mat to feel that opening. Raise the arms up, soften the shoulders down the back, draw the floating ribs in. Deep breath in. Great, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, draw the shoulder blades together, open the heart space, nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, fold over your right knee. Inhale to lift and rise back up. Exhale, leading with the chest, peel down. Inhale, use your core, use your thighs, rise back up. Exhale, bow. One more time, inhale, lift. Exhale, bow, and this time stay put. Bowing down, humble yogi. See if you can lift the fists any higher up to the sky. And then with an inhale, rise back up again, release the hands, bring them to your hips. Lengthen that front knee. Lift the chest. Now here, you can take your hands to opposite elbows behind you, or take prayer, reverse prayer, if that's there for you. Taking the elbows is perfect, if that's what you like to do, or you can keep your hands on your hips. We're going to inhale and exhale, fold down over your front leg. Legs are straight with a little micro bend, and see if you can keep your spine long. Deep breaths. Inhale, rise up to standing. Bend the front knee, release the arms, bring them high. And then take the hands down to the floor. We're going to come onto the ball of the back foot and walk the right foot to the outside edge of your mat. Drop your back knee and tuck your toe. Okay, so from here, you can come down to your forearms. If there's space, you can come to a block. You can stay on your arms. If you want, you can lift your back knee. Lots of options here. Look after your joints. If the knee is twisted, then bring it so the knee is in line with your second toe, and really spread the toes, flex your right foot. Can maybe inch side to side, or backwards and forwards, or circles, whatever feels good here. Lovely deep breath in and out. And then if you're on your forearms, coming back to the hands, turn your right foot out 90 degrees. And as you do so, this left hip will sink down towards the floor. Then take the right arm over, gaze towards your fingertips. Feel this opening through the right hip, maybe. hand back to the mat. And we're going to come to pigeon. So bring the right knee to the right wrist and cross the shin over the mat. Lengthen the left leg away from you. And if you just gaze back at your leg, see if it's in line with your sit bone, more or less. If it's creeping out to one side, creep it back in again if you can. Bring your hands beside you, tent the fingers, lift through your abdomen, ruffle your feathers, and then fold down over the leg. Either come to your forearms or a block, wherever there's space. If you want to stay on your hands, then stay on your hands. Breathe into any areas of discomfort, maybe quite tight in the hips. If that's the case, just see if you can slowly and gradually relax into this area and let tension dissolve. And if it feels good here, maybe you want to breathe in through your nose and exhale through the mouth, releasing any unwanted negativity, doubt, anything you don't need to take you forward. Lovely. Slowly walk the hands back towards you, tuck your back toe, and we'll step up and back into downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale with a sigh through the mouth. Then raise your left leg up and back. And with an exhale, draw the knee into the chest, hover, shoulders over the wrists, micro bend in the elbows. Inhale, length. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, high as you can. Inhale, length. Exhale, left knee across the body, right elbow. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, take that left foot through the hands. Step the back foot into a 45-degree angle. Use your core, rise up. Warrior one. Check in with your hips. Left hip back, right hip forward. Lengthen the tailbone, bend the left knee over the ankle. If you need to come onto the ball of your back foot, that's completely fine. It's a modification. Virabhadrasana 1. Soften the shoulders. Breathe. Nice. Bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Draw the shoulder blades together, open the chest. Inhale. And as you exhale, bow down over your left leg. Inhale, peel up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow down and hold. Perhaps you want to close your eyes here or experiment with closing your eyes. And challenge your balance. Use your core, lift through the hands, rise up. Nice, release the hands, bring them to your hips, and then lengthen that front leg. And again, find your arm position on this side, prayer, or holding the elbows or hands to your hips. Micro bend in the knees, inhale, exhale, lead with your chest and fold over that front leg. Keeping the spine nice and long and the collarbones open and broad. inhale, rise up to standing. Release the hands, bring the arms high, bend the front knee, warrior one. And then take your hands down to the floor, left foot to the outside edge of your mat, arms on the inside of your leg. Lengthen that back leg away from you, untuck your toe, and wiggle into lizard on this side. Might be different on this side, so go easy, work with compassion. Perhaps it doesn't need to be the same on this side as it was on the other side. We're not perfectly symmetrical, and nor should we be. So see what works for you in this moment. And explore your body. Great, if you're on your forearms, then bringing the hands back to the mat. I'm going to turn this left foot out 90 degrees, and as you do so, drop the right hip down and lengthen the left arm, but towards your heel. Keep your right wrist underneath your shoulder and a little micro bend in that elbow if you're prone to hyperextension. Deep breath. Great. Bring the hand back to the mat and find your way into pigeon. So left knee behind the left wrist. Extend the right leg away. Bring your fingertips beside you. Press them into the floor. Lengthen through the belly. Ruffle your feathers. Proud pigeon. And then fold down over that front leg. Close your eyes and see if you can keep your attention with the breath. See if you can soften and release any tightness. Let it go. Preparing to come out of pigeon, so lifting up. And then we're going to take the back leg around to the front. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees wide, hands to your feet, and just beat your butterfly wings, easing into the hips. Spine nice and long. Sit bones rooted. Great, release your hands. Bring the feet in front of you, a bit wider than hip distance apart, hands behind you. And we'll windscreen wiper the legs down, one side then the other. Nice. When your knees come down to the right hand side, gonna lift the left arm up and over towards your right hip, and then see if you can square off the arms. It doesn't matter how far you are, so if your left hand's beside your left knee and that's enough, then that's perfect. If you want to walk the hands round for a deeper twist, then go ahead. Deep breath. Feel the twist coming from your belly button. And shimmy back through center. Allow the legs to roll over to the left hand side and take the right hand round to twist through the other side. Then you come back to face your legs and extend the legs. So we're going to finish in caterpillar. If you don't have a bolster, then go ahead and you can fold up a blanket, you can use a pillow, or you can use nothing and just bring the hands beside the body and fold down over your legs. Let your head and shoulders hang. And if that it's more comfortable to sit on a prop here, then go ahead, a bolster or a block might help. If you do have a bolster, then you can either take it to your legs and rest your head against the bolster, or bring your bolster to lie along the legs and fold your belly down over. So make this comfortable, make it work for you, wherever you want to be. And then when you get there, let the arms flop beside your legs and the feet just relax and splay out. Close your eyes. And again, notice if you're holding any tension. Release your jaw, release your head, your neck and your shoulders. Relax the belly. Relax the legs, relax the arms. See if you can keep your attention lightly resting on your breath. Breathing in and out. I'm going to be here for a little while, so allow yourself to sink in and settle in this posture. Take another 3 or so big breaths here. And when you're ready, gradually walk the hands up and your chest, your head. Remove any props. And just sit with a long spine for a moment. Let the head balance in alignment with the rest of the spine on top of your cervical spine. And then bring your legs into your cross-legged or any comfortable seat. Hands together at heart center in Anjali Mudra. Roll the shoulders down the back. And take a lovely deep breath in through your nose and exhale with an audible sigh through your mouth. Do that once more. Inhale. And then bow your head to your hands. Namaste. Thank you for joining me for this practice. I hope you feel chilled and relaxed and ready to do the day. I look forward to seeing you next time. If you liked this video, then please do like and subscribe. It helps me so much, and it also helps to share the love. You also get notified when my next video comes up, which is always fun and something to look forward to. So I wish you the very best week, and I'll see you next time, I hope.